Unveiling the mysteries of the hybrid solar eclipse. A solar eclipse occurs when the moon passes between the Earth and the Sun, casting a shadow on the Earth's surface. When this happens, the moon blocks out the light from the Sun, creating a temporary darkness that can be seen from certain parts of the Earth. There are several different types of solar eclipses, including total eclipses, partial eclipses, and annular eclipses. One type of eclipse that is particularly interesting is the hybrid solar eclipse. A hybrid solar eclipse, also known as an annular total eclipse, is a rare type of solar eclipse that occurs when the moon's shadow passes over the Earth, but is not quite large enough to completely cover the Sun. The term hybrid refers to the fact that this type of eclipse is a combination of two different types of eclipses. It is a total eclipse in some areas, because the moon's shadow completely covers the Sun, but an annular eclipse in other areas because the moon's shadow is not quite large enough to cover the Sun completely. The path of a hybrid eclipse is relatively narrow, and only a small number of people will be able to see the total phase of the eclipse. However, the areas where the total phase can be seen are often the most dramatic, with a sudden darkness and the appearance of the Sun's corona. Hybrid eclipses are relatively rare, with only a few occurring each century. The last hybrid eclipse occurred on November 3, 2013, and was visible from parts of Africa, Europe, and the United States. One of the interesting things about hybrid eclipses is that they require precise timing to observe. Because the path of the eclipse is relatively narrow, observers need to be in the right place at the right time to see the total phase of the eclipse. In addition to being visually stunning, hybrid eclipses are also scientifically interesting. Scientists use these eclipses to study the Sun's corona, which is the outermost layer of the Sun's atmosphere. During a total solar eclipse, the corona is visible as a glowing halo around the Sun. By studying the corona during a hybrid eclipse, scientists can learn more about the Sun's magnetic field and how it affects the Earth's climate and weather patterns. One important thing to note about hybrid eclipses is that they can be dangerous to observe without proper precautions. Looking directly at the Sun can cause permanent eye damage, and even during an eclipse, the Sun's rays can be harmful. Special eclipse glasses or other protective equipment must be used to view the eclipse safely. It is also important to only observe the eclipse using certified equipment and to follow the guidance of experienced eclipse watchers and astronomers. Another interesting aspect of hybrid eclipses is the cultural and historical significance they hold for different civilizations around the world. In many cultures, solar eclipses were seen as omens or portents of change, and were often associated with powerful religious or spiritual beliefs. For example, the ancient Inca civilization of South America saw solar eclipses as a sign of the sun god's displeasure and would perform ritual sacrifice. Similarly, the ancient Chinese believed that solar eclipses were caused by a dragon eating the sun and would make loud noises and bang pots and pans to scare the dragon away. In conclusion, a hybrid solar eclipse is a rare and fascinating astronomical event that occurs when the moon's shadow passes over the Earth, but is not quite large enough to completely cover the sun. It is also a scientifically important event, offering insights into the mysteries of the sun's corona and its effect on the Earth's climate and weather patterns. Whether viewed through special equipment or steeped in cultural and historical significance, hybrid eclipses continue to inspire and captivate people's imaginations around the world.